Hi there, I'm Hawk Robinson with the nonprofit 501c3 charity RPG Research. And I'm here to plead with you to help save the RPG Community Center. We've been using role-playing games for a lot of years to help people with improving their bio-psycho-socio-emotional functioning and quality of life. We're 100% volunteer run. All the money goes to the resources to provide the programs to the people we serve. We provide the programs for as young as 2 years old, nonverbal autism spectrum, all the way through senior adults and everybody in between in a wide range of abilities. We often work with autism spectrum, brain injuries, muscular dystrophy, and many, many others, at-risk youth, incarcerated populations, the list goes on. Our website's rpgresearch.com. And we took a big gamble on getting a fixed place. Before this, we were very mobile. I had personally invested in some wheelchair-accessible trailers and a bus to deliver these programs to those in underserved and unserved locations. And that was working okay, but we couldn't get any grants because we didn't have a dedicated location. And the donations weren't a lot because we didn't have a fixed location. So we ended up getting a wonderful big donation from Dropout TV, College Humor Media, through their kind of candy-based role-playing game auction of their miniatures and such. And they wonderfully donated about 27 grand, and that gave us the ability to move in and fix up this place and start creating the role-playing game community center, which is a real experiment in a role-playing game-based community center. We also do cooperative music and such, but pretty much to date, it's been this. And we've been here almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years coming up in March. We have a 3-year lease. And it was going really well. Each year was getting better and better. And then the last 6 months, donations, people just been struggling, a whole list of challenges. The insurance companies made it really difficult for us just even to open the place. And you can read about it in our blog section at rpgresearch.com/blog. But the short of it is, the last several months, the donations have been barely enough to keep the lights on, let alone the rent. And all of us have put in all of our money and time that we could to try to cover the shortfall. But now we're all tapped out. We can't put any more in. So we've got our Patreon, we've got our PayPal, we've got Benevity. People have been helping. But unfortunately, we weren't able to pay rent in December or January. So now we're 2 months behind on rent, month and a half. And unfortunately, the landlord will have to, basically the community center will end February if we can't come up with the back rent and the rent coming up in February. And of course, the property taxes are due this month. So we are imploring you, please, any amount, spread the word as much as possible. We need 10K to keep the place open through, if we can get 10K before February, we'll be good all the way to the end of February. If we can get 50K, we're good for a whole year. We're super lean, mean, and efficient. None of us are paid, 100% volunteer run. At our peak, we had about 200 volunteers, but the insurance companies didn't like that we were global, so we had to pare that down. We've got about 20 volunteers here locally, and then we've been rebuilding back to the global thing as we get more and more insurance. The insurance alone has been 10 grand a year for that, but that's included in the 50 grand. If we can get 50 grand for the year, we're good for a year. And our programs help thousands and thousands of people directly through our community center, through our mobile facilities, and then online, millions more. In 2020, we helped save WorldCon, Gen Con, and a bunch, ZoeCon, a bunch of other conventions from cancellation by hosting them on our servers and everything. At one point there, while WorldCon and Gen Con were running simultaneously, we had 20,000 concurrent users per second running on our video conferencing and game and online servers to do, George R. R. Martin's, the Hugo Awards, all that stuff. The only reason they didn't get canceled is we were there as volunteers. And we did all of it we got about 19 grand in donations after the fact, thanks to Zombie Orpheus Entertainment and the Fantasy Network donating, because we helped with extending their platform to do that. I mean, it doesn't get more lean, mean, efficient. You donate to us, you know it's going to go directly to serving the people, to helping the people we serve, and providing these wonderful cooperative, social narrative, problem solving, resilience building, empathy building, communication developing. There's so many benefits we've found. We've been researching this for over 45 years, doing community programs in one form or another, but we didn't incorporate and formally become a incorporated nonprofit till 2017. We were just an informal nonprofit, and we'd spin up a project and then disband, and spin up a project and disband, and it wasn't very efficient. By incorporating, we were able to hold on to the resources so that then once we had them, we could hang on to them and then go on to the next project and not have to spend as much, etc. So we have all the stuff to provide a ton of programs. We have the RPG Museum of materials. We have materials nobody else has, thanks to the Paul Cardwell Estate and others, showing the whole history of the role-playing game industry and media and everything since 1970 onward. But we really, really need your help. We're here to help. That's all we want to do, is provide these programs and help people. They are life-changing. They do wonderful things, and we see it every day that we run these programs, and we just need to be able to pay the bills. And please, anything you can donate, $5, $10, $20, it doesn't take much if the community gets engaged to rapidly get this covered. $10K before February, $50K for the year. I've been to all these nonprofit workshops, United Way, etc. They consider a tiny nonprofit those who only raise $1 million or more. Completely different league. And like some of these I talked to, they're raising millions per year. They only help a few hundred people a year, some of them. They have really high administrative overhead. We're running all open source. We don't have administrative overhead for the most part. We have to pay, the government agencies and stuff like that, but we're all unpaid volunteers, so we are as lean, mean, and efficient as we can be, and we help thousands and thousands of people with our programs. And if we lose the center, that's going to be a huge problem. We won't be able to operate for a long time, and there's a lot of people that really benefit from our in-person as well as online resources, and all those will be lost indefinitely. If we can recover from it is a big question mark. So please donate today, right now. Anything you can do. rpgresearch.com/donate. You can do PayPal one time. You can do PayPal recurring. You can do Patreon, get early access to our special papers and videos and things like that. If you're a business, corporation, something like that, we're also on Benevity. And so some companies like to do that. One benefactor for $50K would cover the whole year. One benefactor for $10K would cover us. That hasn't happened since Dropout TV's wonderful donation from their auction. They raised like 100,000 something, and they kindly donated a percentage of that to us. That's the closest thing we've ever had to a single benefactor donor before, and that was wonderful. And that was why we took the chance to open this place. Everybody, the community, everybody insisted that there would be support, and there was initially, and unfortunately that everybody's struggling right now. It's all over the news how a lot of nonprofits are in trouble, and people are in trouble. We're all struggling, right? As I said, we've all maxed out anything we had to try to keep this going the previous months before pleading, but we are out of time. So please donate now to save the role-playing game community center. rpgresearch.com/donate. So I'm going to leave the camera running, and there'll be some synthetic Zen music, Irish jiggity on a loop, while I start packing things up, because if we can't raise the money, I don't want to risk. A lot of stuff's irreplaceable. You cannot replace it. So I don't want to risk it all getting seized and auctioned off and losing it forever and then never being able to rebuild our programs. So we're trying to organize and pack them up, and I don't know where to put them. We don't even have money right now for a storage shed, but we'll do what we can. Hopefully it won't come to that, but I got to get it ready just in case. Because if the landlord serves us, it'll be a 3-day notice for eviction, and anything that's not off the property before that will be seized. So we haven't gotten that notice yet. We've just gotten a note. Our landlord is a lawyer, but another lawyer sent us a notice in a letter, very terse, saying, start paying or else. And here's the double whammy. If we lose the place, we still got to pay rent for another year. We still have a little over a year on the lease. We'll still have to pay another $30,000. We'll basically be sued for an additional $30,000 in rent for a place we won't even have anymore, and that'll ruin us. So we have to come up with this so that we can keep providing the programs and still have a place and keep moving forward and advancing the research and the community programs and all the good that's being done. So please, now is the time to donate. rpgresearch.com/donate. You can see about our impact statement, rpgresearch.com/impact. Vision is /vision, mission/mission. You can see our blog and the whole history there. Our YouTube has over 1,400 videos on it. I'm going to be alternating between our YouTube channel at youtube.com/rpgresearch and our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/rpgresearch with this plea as I continue packing. As people's schedules allowed, other volunteers and such will be coming in to help with the packing. But hopefully it'll just be cleaning up and organizing, because if you can help us get that 10K before February, and we really need to do it, if we can do it this week, because I'm really nervous the landlord, as soon as the holiday's over Monday, the landlord will serve us, and then that service is 3 days to get out. So that's why I have to have everything packed up and ready to go just in case. But I'm really hoping that the community will come through. We've been here serving the community for years without charge as volunteers. And we've been, like, for example, in 2018, we were on Hasbro's Wizards of the Coast Dragon talk show. You can watch that video talking about our programs and what we do. Well, they kindly, in their book last year, did a whole chapter on what we do. So in Welcome to Dragon Talk book, which is on Amazon, inspiring conversations about Dungeons & Dragons and the people who love to play it, from Shelley Mazzanoble and Greg Tito, co-hosts of the official D&D podcast. They did a whole chapter here on page 63, Road Tripping with Hawk Robinson and John Welker. John Welker is our vice president, and you can read about us there. We've been in the news. We've always been a leading innovator. In fact, Game to Grow nicknamed me, when they were referring me to other clients, the grandfather of therapeutic gaming, because I've been studying and researching the uses and benefits of role-playing games longer than anybody else. And that's how they now introduce me on shows and conventions and everything. When I was younger, I resisted that because my kids were teenagers, and I was like, I'm not ready to be a grandfather, but now they're older and I'm older, and I am a grandfather now, so okay, I embrace it. And thanks it was, the Adams there who came up with that little moniker. So this is as tense as it gets. All this work could come crashing down. We have the world's largest free and open research repositories on the effects and uses of role-playing games. We have over 10,000 content items of papers and essays and research data and videos and so much more publicly, freely available. Our papers and works are cited in all sorts of research papers everywhere, partly because we were writing the papers earlier than anybody else, but also just because we have so much more data than anybody else. Please donate. rpgresearch.com/donate. You can do PayPal one-time or recurring. You can do Patreon if you want to get special access to early videos and papers and programs. We're working on some books and such on role-playing game training. We're working in partnership with the Basic Fantasy Role-Playing Game, Chris Gonerman, to release some solo adventures to teach people how to role-play when they don't have a GM or other players to start with. We're working in partnership with that community, which is also open source. It's an all open source role-playing game system. It's basically the lightweight D20, really great. We use it in our community programs all the time. We found it to be really effective. All of this will come screeching to a halt if we can't raise this 10K. So please, right now, donate. So I'll leave this running. I'll have the synthetic Zen music, Irish jiggity running on a loop while you see me packing. And hopefully we can get those donations to roll in. We get some. It hasn't been enough. So anything you can donate, if you're a wealthy benefactor, even better. Like 10K, 50K. 50K is the whole year for us. 10K gets us caught up, gets our annual taxes, all the other expenses. We would be good. That covers everything from beginning of December to the end of February, as well as the annual property taxes. It's just beginning of the year is more expensive because of prop taxes. But 50K covers us the entire year. So please donate today. If you are an organization, we're on Benevity, and so some companies like to donate through that. We're listed there. We have a really good rating with the nonprofits, ratings, websites and such. So we've been around doing community programs since 1977. But as I said, we didn't really incorporate officially until 2017. And then since 2017, we have directly delivered role-playing games for more than 100,000 people through our programs. And then online, hundreds of thousands, millions more through our programs across 6 continents. At one point, before the whole insurance hassle, which you can read about on our blog, we had 200 volunteers across 6 continents doing programs in West Africa and Pakistan and South America and everywhere. We had 35 either PhD or PhD candidates on our research team. Just a lot of wonderful people. We had to scale that back because in order to do this whole property thing and get grants and everything, we had to get insurance that was really just hard to get for a small nonprofit. We've done all of this. We've never raised anywhere near 50,000. Like I think closest I think we got was last year, thanks to Dropout TV. And we, because of their 27 grand, I think we got close to like 41 grand. We've never broken the magic 50K mark for a nonprofit. And yet we have helped more than 100,000 people directly and millions indirectly. Super lean, mean, and efficient. So your dollars will have the maximal effect for our programs, for cooperative social role-playing games to help ages 2 through senior adults, everybody in between, autism spectrum, brain injuries, muscular dystrophy, etc. We work with all of them. We have one kid, it's in the photo here, shrink this down. They were talking about how grateful they were. We built our bathroom a special way to make extra room because he has this huge wheelchair, his muscular dystrophy. He's been in our program since 2016 when we first did a Muscular Dystrophy Association summer camp. The kids just loved it. It was one of their favorite programs they'd ever done. And so they were really happy about how accessible we made the bathroom here. And he's I think about 11 or 12 there. We first had him when he was about 6 or 7 years old. It was his first time we introduced him to role-playing gaming years ago through the MDA summer camp. And then the GM here, Cyrus, is one of our wonderful volunteers. People love him as a GM. He's a lot of fun. But on his right, or your left, the senior adult there, that's his dad, who was 86, who had nearly died just a few months before and was recovering from it, and was finding coming to these programs incredibly helpful for his recovery. And then you get other folks who just were walk-ins. We do these drop-in RPG. Everybody's just welcome. Come on in. We've got downstairs, we can accommodate 3 tables. We were preparing space for up to 11 tables. We just ran out of money to continue the renovations as far as just fixing things up. This is a major fixer-upper property. The rent's the cheapest possible. Landlord has been very forgiving up until now. Really gave us a low rent on it, but it was a fixer-upper, and so there's been a lot of work. But it was coming along nicely. Then we had to stop because there wasn't enough money to continue the improvements to expand to the other 7 tables. We can do 3-4 tables right now, and then we've got the other buildings. If we can get money again, we'll be able to open those back up. So anyway, you can see a little bit more of what the inside of the community center looks like, and you can see the outside. You can see the RPG bus, one of the RPG trailers. We've got 2 of them. These are all wheelchair accessible. They only move when we have money to cover the gas and the maintenance and such. Otherwise, they are sometimes used as game rooms here. We've sometimes hosted some conventions like Tolkien Moot and things like that, and RPG researchers conference. So we need that extra space sometimes. But 50K makes all this happen. The RPG Museum, we have stuff nobody else has. So now, please, now is the time to donate. If you have any questions, please feel free to ping me. I'm going to leave this streaming for a while with the music while I pack. But if we can just get to that 10K mark right away, that won't be necessary. And then if we can keep raising money beyond that, we'll be good for the year. We get 50K, we're good for a whole year. We don't have to worry about doing fundraising and everything else. We're so efficient. We have everything else we need. We just need to cover the rent and utilities and the taxes, and we can just do our thing. And our thing helps a lot of people. That we are evidence-based practice, decades of research in the field, and you will make all the difference in our ability to continue. So please donate now. rpgresearch.com/donate. So I'll put you on the music loop here so I can get back to packing. And feel free to post questions in the chat if you have any. Thank you. Thank you, Scribble Inc. Appreciate that. Scribble Inc. says, I've screen recorded some of this and will be posting it on my Instagram. I hope we can turn this around as soon as possible for you guys. Thank you so much. So we need to just help get the word out there. I mean, again, I have not met a nonprofit that is more lean, mean, and efficient than we are, because we're all open source based. We're 100% unpaid volunteer run, and we've been doing it for decades, so we've gotten really lean, mean, and efficient in maximizing how role-playing games can help people have a better quality of life and functioning. I'm a recreational therapist, plus I have a tech background. We've got a number of recreational therapists and other backgrounds on our staff, all as volunteers. And we've been able to do amazing things with role-playing games, and we've been in the media a lot over the years. We're kind of the world leader in this whole concept of role-playing game services and therapy and education. As I said, they gave me the nickname the grandfather of therapeutic gaming because I've been researching and studying the effects and uses of role-playing games longer than anybody else. So please help us here. We're only trying to help people. None of us gets a single penny. It goes straight to rent, utilities. We have everything else we need to provide the programs, which is what we just do normally. We just need the rent, utilities, taxes, etc. covered, and we got to get done before February. 10K will cover us, will get us caught up on our December rent, plus this year's taxes, and January's rent and February's rent. So we'll get all caught up, and we'll be good to the end of February. 10K will cover all of that, and we'll be able to get all our programs back up and running, and the thousands of people that we help regularly with our programs. And then if we get to 50K, we're covered for the whole year. That's all we need to do our programs for thousands and thousands of people and millions of people online is 50K a year. What organization do you know that can help that many people for so little and with such impact? So please do check that out. Thank you so much. Back to the Synthetic Zen Irish Jiggerty Loop. I'll see if I can get some other Synthetic Zen music in here so you get a little more variety in the near future. All right, probably had enough of that loop of synthetic Zen Irish jiggity. Please, please donate. We've helped more than 100,000 people since we incorporated as a nonprofit in 2017 through role-playing games for all ages, through senior adults, everybody in between. Autism spectrum, brain injury, at-risk youth, incarcerated populations, muscular dystrophy, a wide range we provide our programs for. And we're going to lose this community center if we can't hurry and raise $10,000 to cover the rent and utilities. We're 100% unpaid volunteer-run organization. $50,000 covers our entire year. We just need to hurry and get 10 grand before February so we can keep operating, and that'll get us to the end of February. So please, please, now is the time to donate to RPG Research and the Community Center. rpgresearch.com/donate. I'm going to go ahead and put some other synthetic Zen music in here. Yeah, I know, I've wandered away from the microphone, I know. But anyway, donate. Spread the word. Do everything you can. Yeah, so I'm going to change the music up so it'll be other synthetic Zen stuff on the loop instead of the same Irish jiggity while I continue to pack here. Hopefully it will end up being unnecessary if the community can step in and save us here so we can keep doing our programs to help keep improving the bio-psycho-socio-emotional functioning and quality of life for hundreds of thousands of people of all ages. That's what we do. It's a labor of love. It's supported by decades of research and evidence and practice, and we just need your help just to cover the rent and utilities. We'll take care of the rest, and we share it all openly and freely with the whole world. So please donate now. rpgresearch.com/donate. Thank you so much. Please donate today to the RPG Community Center. We need to hurry and raise $10,000. That covers the past December, January, and upcoming February rent, as well as the year's property taxes and everything else that's due. If we can't raise that 10 grand before February, we will lose the role-playing game community center. RPG Research is a nonprofit. We have helped more than 100,000 people since we incorporated in 2017 as a 100% volunteer-run nonprofit using role-playing games to help improve bio-psycho-social functioning and quality of life for all ages from 2 years old through senior adults and everybody in between, including autism spectrum, brain injury, at-risk and high-risk youth and incarcerated populations. Just a really wide range of people we've been able to help with our programs, and that will all come screeching to a halt, and really decades of work will come screeching to a halt if we can't raise these funds ASAP. So please, now is the time to hurry and donate and help save the RPG Community Center. Go to rpgresearch.com/donate. You can donate through PayPal. If you're a business, you can use Benevity if you prefer. We've also have Patreon. So anything you can do as quickly as possible. Please hurry and donate today. Thank you. What's going on with this? All right. Going to go ahead and switch over to the Twitch stream and continue our plea for donations. Please hurry. We just need to hurry and raise 10K ASAP before February, but really this week to make sure, to save the role-playing game community center from being lost for good. Please swing by rpgresearch.com/donate. You can learn about the impact of our nonprofit programs at rpgresearch.com/impact. Our mission is rpgresearch.com/mission. Our vision is rpgresearch.com/vision. I think you see a trend. Our blog. We're on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Twitch. We have over 1,400 videos on YouTube. We have over 10,000 content items related to the research, use, and effects of role-playing games of all formats, with over 45 years of experience providing community programs, educational programs, therapeutic programs, professional development programs, and more using role-playing games. Please help out this 501c3 nonprofit, RPG Research, and the RPG Research Community Center. We are 100% volunteer run. Switching over now to twitch.tv, where I'll continue the Synthetic Zen music stream, and hopefully folks will keep donating. rpgresearch.com/donate, and I'll be over at twitch.tv/rpgresearch. Wherever you may be well, happy gaming, and namaste.